What up, y'all? It's the Soul Lab, and in today's video I'm going to go into detail on how you can get a free pair of custom Nike shoes just by playing key games in MyCareer. While this method can be a bit of a grind, it is rewarding in terms of the VC you can stack, the badges you can grind, and the season XP you can earn. And if you do this method right, the MyCareer game should take you about 12 to 15 minutes to complete. Before getting into the details, you already know, if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm making that push to 2,000 subs by the end of the year, and I can only do it with y'all support. If you are subbed up, smash that like button for me and share this video if you found it to be helpful. Let's get into the details. Now, before you start playing your MyCareer games, you want to update a few of the settings that will allow you to get through the games quickly. First things first, go into the settings and change the game difficulty to rookie. The reason you want to do this is so you can easily go up 25 points by halftime or shortly after the third quarter begins. Once you are up 25 points after halftime, you can ask to sit out the game and still earn between 700 to 875 VC per game and get your attribute points to get your level up. And if needed, you can also get the season XP. Now, I did see a video recently where somebody said you can't ask to sit out the remainder of the game in the first season, but I didn't experience that, so I can't confirm that to be true. But if you do change this game difficulty to rookie, you'll have an easier time getting that 25-point lead and being able to ask to sit out. I keep the quarter length at 5 minutes. None of these things really change. The only other change that I would make is changing your commentary language from English to either Spanish or Chinese. Changing this settings allows you to skip the regular halftime show with Ernie, Kenny, and Shaq. And there still will be a halftime break, but it'll be much shorter so that way you can get through the games quicker. So if you're already up 25 points at halftime, once that third quarter begins, just press start, ask to sit out, and collect the rest of your VC. Now, once you have changed those settings, go into the MyCareer menu and just select Play Next Game. I did realize I didn't have a clip for this video, but when you're starting your season, your coach will have you select goals for both the first and second half of the season. Whichever goal you select will determine what your key games will be. You will have 6 key games in the first half of the season and 6 in the second half of the season. Now on here, I've started my third season, I believe, so I've already played a couple key games, so you'll only see 4 because I'm at the beginning of the season, but yours will show 6 for the first half and 6 for the second half. Now, all you have to do is play your 12 key games. And to get to those key games, select R1 if you're using PlayStation, or hit the RB button on Xbox controllers, and it'll bring up any of your key games. So, like I said, I only have 4 right here. If you're just starting out your season, you will have 6 that you can play. And all you have to do is play those 12 key games, go up 25 points after halftime in each key game, and ask to sit out and send to the end. Now, after you're done with the regular season and you hit the playoffs, you can sim those playoff games. It's up to you if you want to win the championship or not, but I recommend doing it so that way you can complete the GOAT and Dynasty Quest too. When you're finished with the off season, after the championship, you will be given the option to sign another shoe deal. If you're in year 1, you'll be given the option to sign another shoe deal in year 2. My recommendation is if you want these free Nike shoes, and it might work with the other sponsorship as well. I just know about the Nike shoes because that's the path I took. But you want to re-sign with Nike, and you'll be given the option to create that custom pair of shoes. But in order to do so, you'll have to go to the Nike building to do that. The quickest way to get to the Nike building, if you are right by Gatorade training facility, it's kind of like the easiest way for me to say it. Go towards the Art of Shooting, the Elite, and the Rise stores, Alter Ego. Just go past all those stores. And then right before you get ready to run into the Under Armour building, you want to go ahead and stop, get out of there, or if you're running, just go into the Nike building here. So you go into the Nike building, go past the reception desk, walk towards the elevators. And as soon as you go into the elevator here, you get this scene. So we'll just let the scene play out so that way you kind of see exactly what happens within the scene. So we'll go through talking about things, and In the previous 2Ks, they gave you a couple different options as to what you wanted to do in terms of designing a shoe. So you don't get all the different Nike shoes that are available. You only get a few different Nike shoes that you can actually design. But once you do design those, you actually have them so that way you can wear them in park, rec, pro-am, theater. So you do have the option to wear the shoes multiple places. So past 2Ks still get the same thing with the rep. Rep talks to you for a little bit, as you see in this scene here, as it's just playing out. And once we're all done with this conversation, then we can go ahead and start designing these shoes. For this video, what I will be doing is the Sabrina 2s. Already done some KD 17s, Kobe 8s, Booker 1s. Not really too versatile with the colorways there. LeBron 21s are pretty easy to design. The Zoom Freak 6s, those are kind of bland from a design perspective, but what we'll do here is the Sabrina 2s. So it's always good to have a design in mind, because once you start designing the shoes, you really can't back out of it. You can go back to the shoe selection where you can choose another one of the 6 shoes, but you really can't do too much when it comes to backing out once you've already started the quest. So I'll go ahead and get these shoes designed, and I'll be back. All right, so once you finish creating and saving the shoe, automatically kicks you back out to the elevator. So this is how you know the shoe saved. You just double check for it, go into the main menu here, come over to your MyPlayer, select appearance, and in any one of the options that they give you in the appearance, so whether it's the city, whether it's the rec, pro-am, whether it's proving grounds, on-court accessories, you can always just double check it. So we'll do this one for just the city here. Go into shoes, and any custom shoes, as you know, if you've created them before, they automatically just lump them all together. So this one here just shows that I have 2 custom shoes available, and one being the KD Northern Lights, which I've already done, and then the Sabrina 2s. So we have these Sabrina 2s. We did the Woody Toy Story version of the Sabrina 2s, and just equip them like that. And as you do that, then you're good to go. So you will have them on your MyPlayer, and we'll get a view of him walking out right here with the Sabrina 2s on. So getting ready to hit the courts, maybe hit the theater, maybe hit rec. But once you do that, you do have your custom pair, and this is free. So basically what you've done is you've actually completed the season 2 quest for the Nike endorsement. And as you see in the menu here, under the endorsements, you have the Nike custom colorway, then you have the Nike endorsement. Down here, you do have the Nike endorsement deal. This is your first season in MyCareer. So as you see, you get the signing bonus for the on-court Nike shoes. You have 1,000 VC if you name rookie or player every month, 5 or more times. So then, you get the 1,000 VC for that. Then year 2, if you select Nike, which is in the parentheses here, you get to do the custom colorway, and then 2,000 VC if you lead the league in points per game. So as you see, I've completed all of these, and it's just easy. It's easy. All you have to do before, like I said in the video, is just play your key games. It's 12 key games per season, and then go through and win a championship. You can sim through the playoffs, but you want to make sure that you actually win each playoff series and then ultimately win the championship. And just as easy as that, I mean, you get a decent amount of VC along the way. You get to grind your badges. You get some other quests completed, so that way you can kind of stack some VC if you're looking to make another build, or you just want to stack VC in order to get more custom shoes that you create. So, I mean, the VC for the shoes can range anywhere from 7,500 all the way up to 10,000 VC. So just another way for y'all to grind it out without having to spend money. I'm always team no money spent on this. So, I like the game, but I don't want to give the game so much extra money. I've done that before, and I'm not doing that again. And that's all I got for y'all today. So if you made it this far, as always, I appreciate your support. If you haven't started your MyCareer grind, or if you started it and haven't played it in a while, Give this method a try, get that XP, get that VC, and grind those badges. Drop a comment and let me know how this method has worked for y'all if y'all try it. And last but not least, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss the daily shoe uploads. If you have a request, I always say this all the time, if you have any requests for shoes for me to create, please drop them in the comments. Till next time, y'all, be safe.